Coffee Doug here, Saturday review. Hello Rough Cutters and Rough Cut viewers. This week, obviously, I will be reviewing the second season of Tales from the Crypt. I have already reviewed the first season for you, and I bought this with the dual pack, season 1 and 2, which I highly recommend doing together because it's like 16 to 20 bucks depending on where you find it. The second season, which ran on HBO in 1990, you can tell that HBO had found a bona fide hit. They went from 6 episodes in 89 to 17 or 18 episodes in 1990, and that's a big jump, man. I mean, that's huge. So, still has the half-hour format. It still has the horror comedy cheesiness that you love out of Tales from the Crypt. Just overall fun. It not only does it not lose any of the greatness that it had in season 1, it just ups it. It ups the ante. It just gets better and better. I definitely have to talk about, well, the special features for one. You do have a Behind the Screams shockumentary featurette, which is alright, not too bad. The one that I enjoyed, which wasn't long enough at all, Fright and Sound, bringing the Crypt experience to radio. I want to say it was late 90s, maybe early, it was 2001 or 2002. They did a radio show of Tales from the Crypt. It was like 8 episodes or so. It didn't go very long, and it's actually kind of hard to find now. Even the CD that you can get a hold of goes for quite a bit on Amazon. I have it ordered. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'll let you know once I listen to it. And they even have an episode missing from it. So, kind of weird. The reviews are good on it, but I don't know. So, but a very cool special feature. Season 2 has so many stars and directors. You could just tell that people of that time that were in Hollywood really wanted to be involved with this show, and that says a lot about it. Like, they could not wait to get on it. The first episode has Jeffrey Tambor from Arrested Development. A lot of people remember him, and Demi Moore, one of her earlier roles. Just about a big guy wanting to get with a hot girl, and wow, it's the makeup that they put on old Jeffrey. Woo! Incredible. I could definitely see him as a fat man. The second episode, The Switch, this is the one that I remembered as a kid. It's the one that just stuck out with me for some reason. It's directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it is the story of an old man that wants to get with a young, beautiful girl. And I'm kind of having a hard time remembering who that is, but I want to say that the girl is Kelly Preston. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, viewers, but I bet that I'm right, that the girl is Kelly Preston. He wants to get with this girl, and he's got all the money in the world, but he doesn't let her know that because he doesn't want her to love him for his money. But she just tells him he's too old. They have this great connection, but he doesn't, he's aged. He's got an old body for this young hot chick. So, of course he finds a mad scientist, and of course he's able to start transplanting body parts, and when you do something like that, there's always bound to be a mess up down the road. So, I don't want to give anything away, but I'm not going to say that's the best one of the season, but that was the one that I remembered as a kid, and I really loved rewatching it. The 9th episode in the season, FourSided Triangle, stars Patricia Arquette on this creepy farm. It was right around after the time she did Nightmare on Elm Street 3, so I think she was kind of up and coming, and just weird hillbilly folk episode. You're going to like it a lot. It's got an awesome scarecrow. The ventriloquist dummy. I'm a dummy. I can't even say that damn word. Ventriloquist. That's the 10th episode. And who is... Yeah, that's Bobcat Goldthwait and Don Rickles. Oh, man. And a ventriloquist. It's just awesome. The ventriloquist is obviously evil, and they have to put up with it. So, really cool episode. I liked that one a lot. There's a lot of other good ones, but my favorites had to be Lower Berth, which is the 14th episode. Takes place in the past, deals with a carnival. I'm not going to give away any more, which brings me to a very important point. When you're watching Tales from the Crypt episodes, do not read the little synopsis under the episode's title on these DVDs. Don't read them, because sometimes they give away nothing, they just a very blah explanation. Other times they have a major plot point that doesn't happen until like the very end, or that could be part of the twist. You know, it's like so-and-so does this, and then they get shot and come back from the dead. And sometimes they wouldn't have come back from the dead until the last 5 minutes. That's the scare. So, or the surprise. So I don't like that they do that. They should not do that. Don't read those if you could help it. Lower Birth, though, I really like that one. Television terror, a haunted house. A news crew goes into a haunted house. Spooky. Paranormal Activity, circa 1990. And then the last one, The Secret, has Larry Drake, a.k.a. Dr. Giggles. He was in Season 1 as an evil Santa Claus. He shows up as another character in this one. Very creature feature fantastic. That's all I have to say about that one. Creature feature fantastic. Now, some of them, if you want to sample some of these, you know, before you purchase them, you know, before you spend your hard-earned money, you can find clips and maybe even whole episodes by now on YouTube. So check it out, get online, see what you think. I, of course, always love supporting and not doing it illegally. I do actually like to support the company, especially with something as cool as this. But you might want to give it a feel first. You know, you could check it out and find it and see what you think. So, Tales from the Crypt, Season 2, well worth it. It's not losing any of its momentum. As I give this review, I am halfway through Season 3. There is tons of Tales from the Crypt material. I just want to be careful. I don't want to go into talking about all of it each time I do one of these reviews, but there's not only 7 seasons, there's tons of movies, there's specials that they've made, there's cartoons, there's radio broadcasts. So I'm going to try to hit base on all of them, and I really want to hear from you guys and let me know what you think of these, and if there's other things you can compare it to that you think I would like to watch and that I could recommend to everybody. So until next Saturday, I am Coffee Doug, and watch all the Rough Cutters. They've got some great shit going on, and I'll see you then.